Hello, kids. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of September, the first day of spring, and it's about 8 minutes to 5 in the afternoon. Now, I just got a call, George and Abby, from Mummy, who says, George, you said you would like me to read you a story. And Mum suggests it was a story called Cavalier or The Cavalier. Now, I can't remember that story, but what immediately sprung to mind was that it could have been this story. The Emperor of Absurdia. Is that the one, George? You reckon that could be the one? By Chris Riddell. Well, if it is or if it isn't, that's the story you're going to get today, okay? So here we go, The Emperor of Absurdia. Now, what have we got? The Emperor of Absurdia. You remember those fantastic pictures, George? Do you remember those? Weren't they fantastic pictures? The lighting's a bit strange here, isn't it? That's because Grandad is sitting at the table. And I'll show you. I'm sitting here at where Grandma sits when she has tea. And there's the kitchen. And I'm sitting here so that I can turn around and look at the screen and actually be able to show you the book at the same time. So here we go. Okay, we turn the page. Aren't they fantastic pictures? The Emperor of Absurdia by Chris Riddell. Okay, we'll turn over the page. The Emperor of Absurdia was having the most extraordinary dream. Look at him there. He's in his beddy buys. All of a sudden, he woke to the hoots of the skyfish nibbling the umbrella trees. Skyfish nibbling the umbrella trees. He tumbled out of bed. I love this book. I know these kind of dreams, George and Abby. Into the arms of the wardrobe monster. The wardrobe monster helped the Emperor get dressed. A crumply coat and a pair of jingle-jangle socks. Look at those jingle-jangle socks there. Okay. Have you seen my snuggly scarf anywhere? The Emperor asked. The snuggly scarf. The wardrobe monster shook his big, hairy head. A big, hairy head like Grandad's. Look at Grandad's big, hairy head. Got no hair on it at all, has it? Grandad's had a haircut. That's funny. I had it yesterday, said the Emperor, and set off on a scarf hunt. A scarf hunt. Have you ever been on a scarf hunt before? You probably have. Like if it's cold enough. Do you guys wear scarves? I don't usually wear a scarf, but if it's real cold, a scarf can be really nice. Which took quite some time. The scarf hunt took quite some time. "It's no good," said the Emperor, sitting under a pointy tree. "I can't find my snuggly scarf anywhere." That pointy tree. You remember that pointy tree, guys? Just then, from the top of the tree, there came a loud, pointy-sounding squawk. A pointy-sounding squawk. Can you see that? Read it. Can you read that there? A pointy-sounding squawk. The Emperor climbed the pointy tree. Up he goes, climbing up the pointy tree, and found a pointy nest. A pointy nest at the top of the tree. And there was his snuggly scarf. He's found it. Look at it hanging out of the nest there. The Emperor of Absurdia put on his scarf and went to his high chair. So he came back down from the tree and went to his high chair. Looks like he might have used a ladder coming down the tree. If you look at that, there's a bit of a ladder there in the corner. Yeah. Okay. Breakfast was served. There he is. The Emperor of Absurdia was having breakfast. And then supper. Followed by lunch. He must have been getting pretty full. He's got a funny look on his face. And I would say he's getting a wee bit full. Because if you eat too much, you can feel a bit over full sometimes, can't you? And then lunch, which hatched. His lunch hatched. How can that happen? How can your lunch hatch? And then flew away. So it hatched and it flew away. "This is exciting," said the Emperor. "Having a lunch that he's all set to eat that hatches and then flies away." The Emperor of Absurdia called for his tricycle chair and set off on a dragon hunt, because what hatched was a little dragon. It'd be a bit like a dragonette, I suppose. But look at that lovely looking trike. 3 wheels. Cool, blimey. I had a trike when I was that young, but it didn't look like that. Over the page we go. Which took quite some time on the dragon hunt. Off on a dragon hunt, which took quite some time. He looked in the flower beds and up the umbrella trees. Wow, look at those umbrella trees. He looked under the pillow hills. Under the pillow hills. Under the pillow hills. Under the pillow hills, eh? Do you think he ever laid his head on the pillow hills? And over the bouncy mountains. Over the bouncy mountains. That could be a duvet, couldn't it? With bouncy mountains on it. "It's no good," said the Emperor, climbing down from his tricycle chair. "I can't find the little dragon anywhere. Anywhere. Can't find the dragon anywhere." But he's only a little dragon. Only a little wee dragon, so he could be hiding anywhere, couldn't he? He was just about to give up when he noticed the footprints. Notice the footprints in the ground. Look at them. Dock, 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 dock. They led into a dark cave. Ooh, look at that dark cave. That dark cave. I'll show you that dark cave in another picture. Take a look at that and see if you can spot the dark cave. Yeah. There it goes. A dark cave. A deep, dark cave. It says there, a deep, dark cave. The Emperor took off his bobbly hat and his jingle-jangle socks and put them in the pocket of his crumply coat. Okay. There he goes there. Look at him. Then as quietly as he could be, tiptoed inside the cave. Then as quietly as he could be, he tiptoed inside the cave. Ooh, here I think is going to become another adventure. And out again. And out again. Yes, he came out all right. Look what came out of the big dark tunnel, cave, hole in the ground. Help, cried the Emperor. An emperor hunt. So it was no longer a dragon hunt, but it was an emperor hunt. Because both the little tiny dragon that hatched out of his dinner plate, out of his lunch plate, and Mama Dragon were both chasing him. So it turned into an emperor hunt, not a dragon hunt. The dragon chased the emperor, I should say, across the bouncy mountains and through the pillow hills, under the umbrella trees and toward the flower beds. There we go again. I know this is a bit awkward doing it like this, but I like to show you the pictures too. It's important to see the pictures, isn't it? The dragon chased the emperor across the bouncy mountains and through the pillow hills, under the umbrella trees and toward the flower beds. Look at that. Look at that. Then just as the dragon was about to gobble the emperor up, there came a loud, pointy-sounding squawk. A loud, pointy-sounding squawk. We need to think about that, don't we? A loud, pointy-sounding squawk. And a pointy bird swooped down, caught hold of the emperor's scarf. Caught hold of the emperor's scarf. As they flew over the flower beds, the emperor let go of the scarf and tumbled down through the air. Look at him tumbling. Into the arms of the wardrobe monster. The wardrobe monster caught him. He was so pleased to see the emperor that he gave him an extra big hug. I wish I was the wardrobe monster, getting that big hug. Wow. I'll look for my snuggly scarf tomorrow, said the emperor, and the wardrobe monster nodded his big, hairy head. Like I say, a big, hairy head, just like Granddad's. Granddad, you haven't got any hair. I know, Abby. I know. I've had a haircut. It's growing back slowly, you know. Okay. Then as a big buttercup moon rose in the sky, the Emperor of Absurdia tumbled into bed and fell fast asleep. And as the skyfish snored in the umbrella trees, and the skyfish snoring in the umbrella trees, all the umbrella trees are closed. And as they all did that, he had the most extraordinary dream. He had the most extraordinary dream. The end. The end. There we go. There we go. And there's the back of the book. And I'll read what it says.
Where did you go?
Hang on a minute. Can you just stay out for a sec, honey?
Oh, okay. I've got Georgie on the phone.
Yes. Chris Riddell at his finest. That's the publishing news said that. Will haunt the landscapes of wide-eyed boys of all ages, says the Observer. These are different comments that are made by different publishing houses. A tour de force of the strange and wonderful, says the bookseller, will sustain many revisits, the Times. And that's absolutely true because we've been back to this many times. Welcome to a strange and wonderful land where nothing is quite as it seems. Trees are birds, umbrellas are trees, and the sky is thick with snoring fish. Join one small boy as he tumbles out of bed into a crazy dreamland of wardrobe monsters, dragons, and amazing adventure. So that's the Emperor of Absurdia. Okay, good to see you guys again. And it sounds like George is on the phone at the moment, so I'll probably end up speaking with you in a moment, George. So we'll see you later, eh? We'll catch you until the next book. Toogle Poogle. Toogle Poogle, everybody. Well, who's here? Who's this?
Oh, they can't see you.
No, I know. Who's this? G'day, gorgeous. Hey, George. George. Is this the book? Is this the book you wanted me to read? The Emperor of Absurdia?
Oh, these ones.
Was it those ones? Oh, that's not, yeah. That's, what did you call it? Cavalier. No, they're not Cavalier. They're the Rupert books.
Granddad has just read you this one, so he'll put it on it. Put it on the internet.
Okay, so I'll put the Emperor of Absurdia on, and then I will get into reading some of these Rupert books for you. It might take a while, but I'll do them, and I'll do them all separately. Okay. So we'll catch you later.
Anyway, we're not going away yet. Are you still there? Yeah, I can't see you. The camera has been turned off.
Someone's turned the camera off.
There you go.